We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Standing in, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. This is in the air out to right. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he fouls this one off. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Ready now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Batista is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jose.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. This is on the ground over to first. Ramirez showing off his range, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matthew Sikafus. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes the babe. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Mike Piazza.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Jones ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The run comes across to score, and stepping in, Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded to short. Right there is Reyes. And now from the air, a jump throw. What a play, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Mike Schmidt.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Popped him up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Jose Bautista. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he got him. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Chipper looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another here in the early going.
Mike Trout.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
On the move is Trout. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. First offering on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matthew Zickafoose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Line towards center field. Trout is right there, one down. Ready for another chance? Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Striding into the box, Mike Piazza. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lofted in the air out to right field. Kemp has a read on it. And that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Trout has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Called a strike, and it's full of 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Trout has a read on it. 1 out. In now, Chipper Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackman. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. A little roller toward the hole. Bautista comes up with it. And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Max Scherzer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And now in the box, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bautista, more often known as Joey Bats, is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. After it is Blackman. 1 down. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. High pop-up. Ramirez over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the 1st out. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and deep to right. Back goes Kemp at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Matthew Sikafus. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Fouled off. Trout at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. So here's Matt Kemp now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Verlander. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Joey Gallo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Verlander, number 13.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and the runner back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackmon going back. He's there and records the 1st out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Is not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A bouncer up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Here it comes. 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he will make the over-the-head catch behind the plate. Wow, a nice play there for the first out. Striding in once again, Mike Piazza. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now
digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Leading off the inning, Mike Schmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Zicafus will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings. And his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting a leadoff guy on.
And that will conclude matters here in. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina slaps the tag on him. Arenado is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready once again, Max Scherzer. He went down on strikes last time up. Albert Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Count now, a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Right there is Reyes. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit in the air to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Gary Sanchez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Altuve. And there's one away. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
So here now's the pitcher, Mark Reynolds, will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Kemp leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. A fastball that just misses inside. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Ruth is there, and he'll make the... Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for Las Vegas, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. McGee, a California-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Matthew Sikafus. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Babe Ruth. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
2-1.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Mike Piazza would be next. Hit sharply on the ground. Ramirez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save.
Your attention, please.
And a save situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Center fielder, Mike.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Chipper Jones. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Settling in now, Jose Bautista. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 1-0. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Still a ball and two strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first. And that's your ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Max Scherzer. He's our top player of the game.